Yo, 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 what's happening? Nico here. How many times have you been caught in a lie? How many times have you been caught in a lie because of your alcohol consumption? How many times have you been caught in a lie because of your substance use? I've made a video similar to this topic before, and I want to re-emphasize it because it was re-emphasized to me. You see, this past weekend, I went to a conference. Just the FYI, if you're looking for a place to start, conferences are awesome. They have conferences on different topics. Go visit. The conference that I went to was with fellow speakers, people who do public speaking on various topics. Got to interact with some very phenomenal speakers, some high-level individuals from different industries. One of the first speakers that got up to present called everybody a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire, is what he said. He said that we are liars because we lied to ourselves about where we're at first, where we want to be second, and the reality of us getting there third. So I want to bring this topic to you guys because I think it's very valuable. Can you be honest with yourself about where you're at? Like literally. The recording of this is at the top of the new year, 2023. Most people start new year resolutions, new year goals, all that stuff. But most people fail to realize where they're actually at. I failed to realize where I was actually at many times. There was just one time I went to holler at a girl, and I failed to realize where I was at was in a completely intoxicated state of mind, and what I thought was coming out of my mouth definitely was not coming out of my mouth. Where I was at, I was lying to myself. Where I wanted to be, well, just be honest, I wanted to be in bed with her. That's all. But I was lying to myself at that. I was lying to myself because I was telling myself, oh, I want to be in a relationship. I want to have a girlfriend, a significant other. And I was lying to myself about it because that's not what I wanted. I just wanted the immediate desire of having a sexual encounter. I just wanted to feel that immediate gratification. I was delusional about where I was at and where I wanted to be. And it kept me going in circles. Where are you at right now? Be honest with yourself. Check your reality. All portions of reality. And ask yourself, what part of my own life am I not happy with? Another way to phrase it, because most people aren't that self-aware or even that self-critical to say I'm not happy with this portion. What area of your life would you be embarrassed that somebody saw? What is it? You might be an individual who is currently saying, Nico, I'm not embarrassed by any portion of my life. Well, kudos, dog. Good for you. Keep it moving. Go check out another video. Because that's not the people group that I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people group who says, you know what? I have a lot of things in line. I'm doing pretty well. But there's one area of mine I need to change. I'm embarrassed by the amount that I drink. I'm embarrassed that I have whiskey shits. I'm embarrassed that I can't go to sleep without having a drink. Those were 3 of my embarrassments when I was over drinking. I'm embarrassed that I stink like alcohol all the time. That was something I was embarrassed about. I was embarrassed I couldn't breathe. I was embarrassed that I was overweight. I was embarrassed that I had a great job but didn't seem to have any money. I was embarrassed that I could barely last in any type of situation, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, without having a drink. I was embarrassed that the girl that I was seeing was seeing other people at the same time. I was embarrassed with my manhood, quite honestly. I had to stop lying to myself about where I was at, what I wanted, so that I could actually be who I wanted to be. I started by setting a standard of how I wanted to live. I changed one area of my life that I was embarrassed about. And I didn't move on until that standard was met. As I reflect back on my journey over the past few years, I started by making sure I was up 2 hours before work. That's literally where I started. Instead of getting up like immediately right when I had to go to work, shower, and get there all rushed, I started at 2 hours. It might have been because I also had to drive to a spot to go work out and shower and then go to work, because I was living in a building that didn't have any plumbing. What are you lying to yourself about, and how come you're not embarrassed about it? You're in a safe spot. My channel is created and dedicated to ensuring people have sober living encouragement. No one's asking you to be perfect. It's okay to have no halo. It's not okay not to do better today than you did yesterday, though. Look, you're an amazing human being. And if you can identify where you're lying to yourself at, and you can identify how you're embarrassed by it, then lastly, set a standard on what you would like to see, and then pursue that standard relentlessly, you'll be able to achieve your definition of sober.